If you're an INFJ, get ready to have your mind blown. In this video, we're going to explore some of the weird and fascinating phenomena that every INFJ experiences. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this. As INFJs, we often feel like we're living in a world of mysteries and unexplained phenomena. From our deep intuition to our unique empathetic abilities, there are certain things that set us apart from others. Have you ever felt like you have a unique connection with the universe? Or maybe you've experienced moments of intense intuition or déjà vu that left you questioning your sanity. Well, get ready, because in this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of INFJs and explore some of the strange phenomena that we all seem to experience. Not sure if you are an INFJ? Click the link in the description to take our favorite free personality test to find out. So let's get into it. Number 1. They know someone's mind has changed. It's like they have a sixth sense for emotional shifts in others. Picture this. You're in a conversation with an INFJ, and suddenly you notice they've subtly shifted their tone or expression. Well, it turns out INFJs are often 10 steps ahead when it comes to picking up on these emotional signals. They can sense when a friend, family member, or partner might be reconsidering something or experiencing a change in their feelings. For instance, an INFJ may intuitively feel when a partner is no longer fully invested in a relationship, even before their partner has fully grasped it themselves. It's an incredible gift, but it can also be a bit challenging to navigate, because INFJs may find themselves trying to balance their knowledge with when and how to address these shifts in their relationships. So, if you've ever wondered why your INFJ friend seems to read your mind, it's all thanks to their powerful introverted intuition. Number 2. They sense someone on the verge of a breakdown. You're hanging out with your INFJ friend, and out of nowhere, they start asking you about your job, your relationship, or just how you're feeling lately. You might be wondering, why are they suddenly playing therapist? Well, here's the thing. INFJs have this uncanny ability to sense when someone is on the verge of a breakdown. It's like they've got a sixth sense for emotional turbulence. Now, how do they do it? Well, it's partly because they've been there themselves. INFJs tend to be those people who give their all, often to the point of exhaustion. They've danced on the edge of burnout so many times that they can recognize the signs in others. So when they feel that you might be on the brink of a mental meltdown, they can't help but step in. They might ask you those probing questions, not to invade your privacy, but to genuinely check in on your well-being. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I've been there too, and I want to help you avoid that crash and burn." So, if your INFJ buddy starts digging deep into your emotions, don't be surprised. They're just looking out for you in their own unique way. Number 3, they experience the spotlight effect. You know, we've all had those moments where we feel like the spotlight is on us, right? Well, INFJs, they practically live under that spotlight. It's called the spotlight effect. And it's when you think everyone around you is scrutinizing your every move. It's like performing on a stage, even when you're just doing everyday stuff. Now, why do INFJs feel this more than others? It's all because of their super observant nature. They're always tuning in to people's body language, expressions, and vibes. So, they end up thinking others are judging them, even if people are just minding their own business. It's all about that heightened awareness. And it's one of the weird things that make INFJs so unique. Number 4, they can instantly tell when surrounding energy is off. You know that feeling when you walk into a room and something just doesn't feel right, but you can't quite put your finger on it? Well, INFJs experience that too, but on a whole other level. They're highly intuitive individuals who trust their gut feelings over tangible proof. So, when they sense that something is amiss, whether it's in a friend's toxic relationship, a sketchy boss, or an environment that doesn't quite add up, they don't need concrete evidence to back it up. What's interesting is that INFJs sometimes keep these insights to themselves, allowing others to come to their own realizations naturally. It's their way of respecting the power of intuition and the idea that not everything needs to be spelled out. Number 5. They can subconsciously perceive anger brewing. It's like INFJs have this invisible anger radar, and they can sense it from a mile away. You know that feeling when someone's getting upset, but they haven't said a word yet? Well, INFJs are masters at that. They've got this natural knack for knowing when anger is brewing in someone, and they're not just sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Nope, they use their empathetic skills to diffuse the tension and keep things harmonious. It's like they're the peacekeepers of the emotional world, and it's all thanks to their extroverted feeling that makes them so darn perceptive. So here's the deal. INFJs are fantastic communicators because they cannot only read people's emotions, but also adjust their own behavior to match the mood in the room. When they sense anger or frustration building up in someone they're talking to, they don't let it escalate. Instead, they work their magic to ease the situation, sometimes without even consciously trying. You see, their extroverted feeling function is at the heart of this phenomenon. It helps them understand the emotional landscape of a conversation, allowing them to navigate it with finesse. And here's the cool part. Their perceptive nature doesn't lead them to judge a person solely based on their momentary emotions. Number 6. They easily spot connections and symbols. INFJs are like puzzle solvers of life's mysteries. They possess an uncanny ability to recognize synchronicities, those strange coincidences and patterns that seem to carry hidden meanings. Whether it's noticing recurring numbers like 1111, experiencing frequent déjà vu moments, or even stumbling upon a meaningful song or book just when they needed it most, INFJs are the masters of spotting these little breadcrumbs that the universe leaves behind. This heightened spiritual intuition they have often leads them to believe that there's a deeper purpose to these synchronicities, like the universe is trying to communicate with them. They find meaning in these occurrences, and it fuels their sense of purpose and direction in life. Number 7. They just know something aligns with their highest good. You see, INFJs are all about that intuition life. When it comes to making life decisions, they're not the type to follow the crowd or settle for opportunities that don't feel right in their gut. Nope, these folks trust their inner compass, which is often spot on. It's like they've got this internal GPS guiding them toward what's truly in line with their values and purpose. Now, here's where it gets interesting. INFJs aren't afraid to make unconventional decisions based solely on their intuition, even if it doesn't make sense to others at the time. They might turn down a seemingly perfect job or walk away from a relationship that, on paper, looks great. But they know deep down that it's not the right path for them. And you know what? More often than not, they end up being glad they followed their instincts. It's this willingness to trust their intuition, even when it defies logic, that sets INFJs apart and leads them to some pretty extraordinary life choices. So, if you ever meet an INFJ who's taking the road less traveled, just know that they're following that inner knowing of what's best for them. Number 8. They physically feel someone's pain. These individuals possess an empathy that goes beyond the ordinary. It's like they have an emotional radar finely tuned to the feelings of others. What sets them apart is their unique ability to physically feel someone's pain. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine you're watching a heart-wrenching movie scene or listening to a friend's emotional story, and suddenly, as an INFJ, you find yourself experiencing the physical sensations of the person's pain. It's as if their empathy transcends the emotional realm and seeps into the physical, leading them to feel aches, pains, and symptoms that mirror the suffering of others. This phenomenon often occurs when INFJs are first-hand witnesses to someone in distress, whether it's a character in a movie, a friend sharing their struggles, or even a stranger's plight. It's like they step into the shoes of the person in pain, absorbing their suffering on a visceral level. For INFJs, this unique ability can be both a blessing and a burden, as it allows them to deeply connect with others, but also exposes them to the weight of others' suffering. And there you have it, some of the weirdest but absolutely fascinating phenomena experienced by every INFJ. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the rest of the videos on our channel. Make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more intriguing insights into the INFJ personality and beyond. Not sure if you are an INFJ? Click the link in the description to take our favorite free personality test to find out.